Blessings and welcome to all of the tantalizing Taurians out there. This is Synergized Tarot by Tammy, and this is your last monthly reading routine. And this reading applies to all of you who have your sun, moon, or rising sign in Taurus. And yes, it's important not just to look at your sun sign reading, but also your rising and moon sign, just to get a more in-depth understanding of maybe where your energy is taking you each and every month here. So Taurus, happy holidays. Wishing you all the best that the last month of 18 can bring to you and your family and loved ones. So we're going to start off with some oracles, and then we'll go into the self position. I'm starting to pull some cards here. And love, and of course work and finances for you, Taurians. So the first card you did receive, the first oracle, is this damsel energy. And what it says on this card, this beautiful light attribute that I feel like a lot of you Taurians are going to be the damsel this month, is all about understanding the nature of healthy romance and inspiring you to rely on yourself. So you're going to really rely on your intuition, rely on how you feel. But it looks like this is just a month that you're really going to understand what a healthy romance, what a healthy connection to someone is all about. So you're the beautiful damsel this month. And you also received this beautiful seashell oracle. Love this. And it does say the noble frog shell. This is called the noble frog shell. And guess what? Finding the ideal partner. You're Prince Charming. No kidding, that's what it says there. And that's really about understanding the nature of a healthy romance and finding the ideal partner. You're Prince Charming. So, you know, two strong messages right at the beginning of your reading about just being connected to the right partner and really having a lot of romance this month for a lot of you Taurians. How beautiful is that? So it does look like you're with your Prince Charming, your Princess Charming, and you are definitely finding what love is all about here. So let me pull one more card and we'll go into the self position. First card, you get the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is about, you know, charging into something. It looks like you are ready to charge in. Maybe there's your princess. You know, finding your partner, your prince or Princess Charming is right here. Right at the beginning of your reading, this is all about love. This is all about partnerships and relationships. How cool is that? So it looks like you are communicating, charging in, maybe really ready to express your feelings to someone, knowing that you have found, you know, your true partner, your beautiful, charming, oh my gosh, no kidding. And then you get the Two of Cups. I am not joking here. How beautiful is this? This is all about love, finding your Prince and Princess Charming, being the damsel. Oh my gosh, how beautiful for you Taurians this month. You are just full of love and union and, you know, emotional happiness. It's just, you know, coming together with exactly, you know, your ideal partner here. Oh gosh, that is lovely. So, and it may be a strong Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that you really are connecting to, Taurus. Or another earth energy like you, the King of Pentacles, the Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. But this is about you coming to union with someone in love. And wow, look at this here. This could be you here, Taurus, and your Prince or Princess Charming coming in union together. But, you know, this would be a situation when one's younger or a lot older than the other. But look at this. This is beautiful. This is about knowing that this is a great connection to communication, because we have the air. And then we have the cups, which is your emotional connection. So we've got great communication, emotional connection. And then, you know, being connected to the earth, as you are, Taurus, being very grounded, being very practical, understanding, you know, the day-to-day activities of love. So you can see that you're very grounded in this relationship and know that this is the right emotional connection and really ready to, you know, come in charging and ready to communicate, maybe really expressing your feelings there, Taurus, for someone that you know is the right partner for you. How cool is that? Let's see what else. Oh, no kidding. I'm not joking here, Taurus. And then you get the commitment card. Someone, yeah, you Taurans, there's a lot of this month may be the month that you're going to receive a proposal, an engagement. Something's going on here. So, wow, congratulations to a lot of you Taurus, because this is all it's saying right here in this reading so far is this love, romance, commitment, Prince Charming, Princess Charming, damsel, you know, just having just the most beautiful love connection, Taurus. Oh, then you get the moon's energy, romantic love, emotional happiness, the right connection to the most romantic partner. This is, oh my gosh, how beautiful is this, Taurus? I mean, right now, all I can say, I feel it's all about love right now. This is the most romance, the most joy, probably throughout the whole year for a lot of you Taurus. Is you're just going to be emotionally happy with the one that you love and knowing this is the right union and feeling a strong commitment with someone. Wow, love it. So we'll just have to go into love because I don't even know what to say because it's just, okay, so the devil's energy, this is about you connecting to the right vibration that's full of passion and desire. But this is about you paying attention to some of you Tauruses. You know, you are going to have to pay attention to the devil's energy. Maybe this is a choice of two. You know, the two cups could also be a choice in some type of emotional connection to two people. You know, and the devil's energy could, you know, represent that, you know, you may be shackled to one person when you have feelings for the other and you're trying to figure out, you know, which weighs, you know, more strongly in your heart. So, yes, as all this light and love, I do feel the devil's energy is bringing you into, you know, reality and saying, you know, make sure you know who your right partner is. And if you're not in that right relationship, are you ready to, you know, find that relationship that's going to be a healthy one? So let's look at another card here in the love energy. Taurus, Timber, looking good so far. Oh yeah, and then it gets better. You get the Magician. It's like you are, you know, making some magical changes into what's happening around love for you. You are really being fulfilled. It looks like you have been working hard to, you know, find the right magical person. And look at you. You are finding your noble frog show. You are creating some type of new magic with someone. And it's powerful. It's, you know, powerful. It's like the Magician and the devil. I mean, that's just like, whoa, that's like desire and fire and power and passion and sexual energy. I mean, it's just like, you know, wow, that's just so intense. So very cool. Two major arcana cards in love. So very, very karmic month, I feel, in love for a lot of you Taurus. How cool is that? So, and then you get the Queen of Swords here. Yeah, I'm seeing a strong connection to a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius for a lot of you Taurians. There's a strong connection to someone that I feel, yeah, you know, there's a strong connection to a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, yeah. I feel there's someone that, you know, is you're it's, you know, it's like you are communicating with this energy with desire, and you look up to this energy and you just see, you know, that this energy offers you everything that you could possibly want. So wow, that's beautiful to see. You Taurians, you are creating magical energy, that you are creating your Prince Charming, your ideal partner. It's beautiful. So let me pull a couple more cards here. Yeah, it's beautiful because you are, you know, connecting to your best friend. You know that, you know, even the devil's energy, I feel it's more about, you know, you're connecting to the strongest desire in love. And, you know, it's very passionate. It's very deep. It's you know, someone that you know you have such a strong bond with, some type of loyalty and companionship, a long time. You know, this could be a situation where, you know, you have been friends for a long time. Maybe this is it, a relationship that has been a friendship, but, you know, there's something magical about this relationship that you want to maybe communicate this. So, yes, open up your heart this month here, Taurus. This is a month that anything can happen unexpectedly, that's for sure. Yeah, love and romance. Open up your heart and communicate to the one you love. It looks like everything's coming out smelling like roses. Everything looks like it's very positive. Wow, commitment, love. It's just, someone's proposing, that's for sure. Very strong this month of just, being so happy and connected to the one you love, the one that you feel is the magical connection to your energy. So yes, let's pull a love card here. Wow, this is so beautiful, Taurus. So far, I'm just feeling love. Love is in the air for the month of December. And you know what? If that's all is happening in the month of December, lucky you. How amazing, because it's definitely a magical one that is your ideal and very healthy relationship. So if you found that one and you've been connecting, you realize that this could be the time when you are wanting to go to that next level. This will be the month that will be very magical, where you finally find your Prince Charming, because, December is so magical anyways. And, I always think about, all those Christmas stories and, finding your Prince or Princess Charming during the holidays. So it may be that magical for you, Taurus, in the month of, if you're waiting for some type of beautiful and handsome energy to come your way. So, let's pull a love romance card for you here, Taurus. Okay. Yeah. New love. How beautiful is that? A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So there's new love in the air. There's, energies who are opening up your heart now. That's why there's the Two of Cups. I just feel there's, all of this card reading is all about love. It is all about new love and magical new beginnings, just opening up your heart. Very cool. Let's pull an energy oracle card for love, and then we'll go into your work and finances, because I don't know what more to say about your connection to love. It's just really deep and passionate and very sexual and magical and just everything that you would want, the ideal partner. It's beautiful. So make sure you're sending out those roses to your partner, to your ideal partner, to make sure that they know how much you adore them. Rest and rejuvenation. So yes, this is a month to really connect to the one you love. Maybe this is the time to just rest and connect to your new love. Rest and rejuvenation. Let's read what this card has to say. Okay. Relaxation and meditation. This card shows a man in a meditative and tranquil state. The message here is that it's time to relax. Yes, this is a month of, holiday season. So I do hope that you take this word from your angels and guides to say it's time to relax. You have been busy lately, but you should soon be finding more time to just let go. When you do, allow yourself to go within and open up to the peace and wisdom that are vibrating there. This card upright indicates that there should be more leisure time for you now and more of an opportunity to engage in peaceful thinking, so make it a priority. Your connection to spirit brings great assistance, but it can only be achieved through regular relaxation and meditation. Now is a great time to make sure you insert this great and gentle activity into your daily life. Anyways, this is far more productive than uncreating action. So I just wanted to read the affirmation for this card here. I make relaxation a part of my daily life. Peace and quiet bring me clarity and joy. Namaste. So that's beautiful. So it's really important, I feel, that this is a month that you take some time to rejuvenate, to rest, to connect to the ones that you love, because I feel there's just so much happiness and joy around unions and partnerships and being with someone that you really have a strong connection with. So slow down your energy this month, Taurus. It looks like, of course, we'll look at your work and finances, but I'm sure it'll show how busy you are. But it's time to really enjoy this new love, this romance, this, beautiful, perfect love. So work and finances for you, Taurus. Let's see what the first card is. Justice, balance. So this is good because it's talking about there will be a lot of balance this month in your work and finances. There's could be some type of karmic situation coming to you to receive some type of balance. If you're having to deal with some type of legal situation with the justice system or the government, it looks like you may be getting a fair deal. So this is a month that things are going your way, basically, in your work and finances. So it looks like things are going to balance out, things that you've been waiting for, things that, you've been expecting are coming now because things are the timing is right. So let's look at the other cards here. I got 3 cards here. Okay, so your next card is the Eight of Pentacles. So yes, it looks like you've been really working hard for this justice, this karma, this balance. So the Eight of Pentacles, I do feel a lot of you Taurus, maybe this is what it is about rest and rejuvenation, because I do feel a lot of you Taurus have been very busy working hard on, really growing and prospering, and it shows that you are. Oh, wow, Six of Cups and the Ace of Swords. So, this is a new beginning that you are really, there's something that you are wanting to reach. The Six of Cups is something from the past or something that you've been wanting to do or reminiscing. So I feel a lot of you Taurus are really working hard on doing something that maybe you truly love to do or something that you've always wanted to do, something that is emotionally attached to your thoughts about your destiny and how you want to create some type of new beginning through communication. So I feel a lot of you Taurus are really trying to create your desires and you're really working hard. This is about karma, and I feel a lot of you guys are going to receive some type of karmic wish because of you working hard and creating this. You've got the Magician here. The Magician is all about creating the external forces and being able to tap into that and to create. And the Devil's energy here is saying you have the ability to create whatever your heart's desire is, right? So I feel there's a lot of desire and belief and maybe doing something that your heart really wants to do. It's very emotionally connected to your pathway. So what I want to say, Taurus, is make sure you follow your heart's desire. Don't be shackled back, or don't be held back by limitations that you think. Like I said, you have the Magician, and that's about having all the resources, having everything that you need to really create whatever desire you want. And it maybe takes some time, and important when we look at the rest and rejuvenation card, it's about meditation, right? It's about connecting to your angels and guides and knowing that through that energy vibration, this is how things can be magical. So let's pull a couple more cards in your work and finances, and then I'll pull a couple more oracles to close up. So here we go. There's something transforming and changing here for a lot of you Taurians. And remember, you have Uranus, who just went into your sign, Taurus, back in, and now I believe it went retrograde for a couple more months and back in Aries, and now in March, I believe it'll go forward back in Taurus. So I feel this is a time of rest and rejuvenation. This is a time between now and March that you're going to go back and maybe think about things that you want to happen karmically, something that you're reminiscing about from the past that you want to create. And I feel that you're going to really think about this the next couple of months here. And by I feel you are going to explode. You're going to see this new beginning. You are going to transform and change something to be able to move forward on your ideas and be open to whatever you have faith and hope in. So look at that. There's something very strong coming next year, but it's something you are working very hard on now to create. And it's very karmic, and there will be a change. It is something that you have been wanting to do from the past, something that you have known from within you that you want to do. The King of Pentacles is here to say, you can really grow and prosper and own your own kingdom and have what you want through prosperity, as long as you believe in your intuition, right? That's what the Moon's card is believing in your intuition. So very strong connection of you Taurians to not give up, keep on working hard on your goals, your aspirations, what you've been dreaming about doing, because there will be a time where there will be a balance. There will be the time when karma will happen, where there will be a change. And I feel the next couple months you're working on that change. You're working on on that karma for it to happen, probably around time. So let's see, I wanted to pull a wisdom oracle for your work and finances, and then one card I wanted to pull for connecting to your energy, Taurus, for the month, for the year. What Akashic force energy that we can tap into to see what be transpiring for you, Taurus, in the year. So your work and finances, one wisdom oracle for you. You have the Lady of the Mirror, reflection, non-judgment. No kidding. So you have a lot of connections this month of reflection, rest, rejuvenation, non-judgment. So there's something that you have to be non-judgmental about. So let's read what this card represents. And I love this card when I see the 4 there, because it's all about our angels and guides being around us so strongly in this reading. So let's see what the Lady of the Mirror has to say here. Okay. The Lady of the Mirror, in both ally and challenger, asking you to see yourself in the mirror made by the events in your life. She represents the powerful force of the law of attraction, reminds you that what you are is what you attract. And I have to go back to the Justice card, because the Justice card is really that karma card. You know, it's what you attract. And I just feel there's something about you knowing how to balance that out. You know, there had to been some changes maybe that you've had to do, Taurus, from within yourself. To balance out this energy. But let's finish up this reading here. This isn't to say that you need to blame yourself for inviting transgressions, or if you find yourself a victim of a big picture event, say a war. This is a distorted interpretation of this law. Certain events are fated to test our faith. And of course, we already know that, you know, it is all about us choosing to learn our lessons karmically and pass those tests, right? Rather, find yourself within the web woven throughout your life, your relationships, opportunities, desires, seeming failures, and successes. Observe how you've responded to life's challenges, great and small, and be aware of what is familiar in the present. Release all judgment and accept things exactly as they are with love. The Lady of the Mirror asks that you honor every part of your story as essential to your highest unfolding. Can you see yourself as being exactly where you need to be on your path? Do you love what you see in the mirror? Can you perceive your part in your reactions and the motives behind the current inquiry? You will find your answer in a thorough and honest self-appraisal. So this will be a month, I feel, that you're really going to look at yourself deeply and see if you are in a place that, you know, you're happy to be in. And I feel at work, this is what you're going to be doing. You're going to do a lot of meditation, reflection, and introspection to really make sure you're on the journey to be able to succeed with this Ace of Swords. Because there's something that you are really working hard on achieving here, Taurus, and it's important that you don't give up on that. So I wanted to pull one more card, a karma card here for you, just to go into, just to kind of get a feel, a connection of what the energy be like for you. I mean, but Taurus, I just want to say thank you so much for all your support, and thank you so much for subscribing and sharing all videos and blessing me with all your lovely comments, and to your clients. Just beautiful synergy that I have felt with you, Taurians. I just am truly grateful. And of course, if you ever want a personal reading from me, please check out my links below. You can connect with me through my website or email address. I'm also on Instagram and on Instant Go. So let's pull your last card, and we'll see what we'll be feeling like for a lot of you Taurus here. Okay. Well, Buddha is preparing you for something here. Buddha prepares. There's a big change coming up for you, and I feel that's why you need to prepare, because I feel, again, there's some type of transformation, especially in your work, that's happening. And it's karma time, and it's something that you've been working hard on, and you just have to be prepared, because it may just be something that you're going to have to acknowledge and realize, and, move forward on. And just maybe something that you weren't expecting at this time, but it looks like you'll be ready, and Buddha is preparing you for this time here. So let me look at what the... Sorry about that. I got cut off on computer here, so we were just about to go and share what the Buddha Prepare card is all about. So I'm just going to hold this card so you can look at it. The Buddha sits meditating. The hills in the background are dotted with other people meditating, patiently waiting for him to speak. But he won't move a muscle until he is ready. This card shows a time of inner preparation before action. Before you can reach outside yourself, you must reach within to find your power, your purpose, and your direction. This period of time feels a little like waiting, and it appears so in your exterior life because some points of action seem to be at a standstill. Really, though, you're just taking the time that you require to prepare and to truly step into your power. Yes, there's something that this month is all about preparing, and don't take any type of action, I feel, this month. Unless it's in love, I feel love is just really pouring, and you already know that connection to commitment. But I feel as far as your work, just take time to reflect, to really think about what is it that you're trying to create and what you're trying to transform and change. And, find this, balance that you want in work and finding the karma that you have been desiring. But yes, the Buddha prepares here. I just wanted to read a little bit about the Akashic Force connection. Think of an interest that you would like to pursue. With a deep breath, feel your desire to make this discovery or expand it further. Find a book today that helps you open the door to tomorrow. And, oops, you know what? I was reading some other part here, but that's okay because I think that's a beautiful saying here. The Akashic Force here. Let me try this again. Close your eyes and reach to the Buddha within. Feel the peace and easy understanding that there is a time to every purpose under heaven. Feel your own sense of purpose stirring softly within you. Soon you'll be ready to serve. So don't be in a hurry. The time to act is coming. And when it is here, your strength will be absolute. So I really feel that you're stepping in your power. And in 19, it looks like Buddha is preparing you for something that you're going to be ready for. And it's about you wanting some type of new change in the beginning that's really bringing you into a place of peace and love and really where you want to be at. So I'm seeing just this really strong connection this month, you Taurans, to really make sure that you're meditating and really taking time for yourself to really connect deeply within your soul to understand what you're being prepared for. Very strong message this month about that. But union in love and strong commitment. You are magical. You are strong in your power for your own desire. You are ready for karma here. It's just, a start of a new beginning for you. And I do feel it's going to be quite prosperous. And teen, not just prosperous, but a strong connection in a union in love or in partnerships and in your work situations. You're going to be very prosperous. You're charging in, and you're going to be very committed to really fulfill your ideas and your desires in love and romance and commitments and partnerships. So until next time, I'll see you in Taurus with pure love through Synergy. Tammy.